Hello and welcome to your advanced Java programming course, and in this video I'm going to give you my answer to section 4's project. Now before we begin, we have to create our project. So click new project, Java application, and we're going to call this one split and array. And now we're going to import the various packages that we need. In this program we only need one, and that is the JavaX swing package, since we are going to be asking the user to enter in values. So import javax.swing.star, close of a semicolon. Now we begin coding. The first thing we want to do is create the first string variable that the user is going to enter the list of sports into. So string, and let's call it S1 for sport 1, equals jOptionPane.show input dialog. Open up your brackets and type in the message you want to give the user. So enter the list of sports for the first sportsman, close of a semicolon. And now I'm going to move straight on to the array for this first one. String, square brackets, and let's call it AR1 equals, and now we use the split method. So S1 dot split, and we're going to have spaces. The user will be able to enter in their sports and a space between each one, so this will be the best choice to use. Next we create another one for sportsman number 2. So string S2 jOptionPane. We might as well copy this line of code over here and just change the sportsman value to second. Next we create the array for sportsman number 2. AR2 equals S2 dot split, and again a space character. Now that we have not only imported the data but also processed it, we're going to now output it. So if AR1 dot length is greater than AR2 dot length. This is so we can find out which sportsman has played the most sports. We needn't have variables for the AR1.length and AR2.length. We might as well just use them directly. Now we create the output line. The first sportsman plays the most sports. And inside we're going to have a for loop. So for int r equals 0, I is less than AR1.length, close of semicolon, plus plus, r plus plus, and inside the for loop we will print each one. So AR1 I. And now we create an else statement where we will have the exact same but for AR2, second sportsman. So we change everything accordingly, second instead of first, and AR2 instead of AR1. And now we run the program to test to see if it works. For the first sportsman I'm going to enter in 3 sports such as golf, tennis, or rugby, and click OK. And for the second sportsman I'm going to only enter in 2, just golf and tennis, and click OK. And as you can see, the first sportsman is the correct answer, and it does display all 3 of his sports right there. Now let's run the program again to see if the second sportsman will work. So golf, tennis, golf, tennis, rugby. Click OK. And the second sportsman plays the most sports, and all the sports are there. So that is the complete program. A very simple program on the face of it, but you gotta make sure that you don't have any unnecessary lines of code. And as you can see, I've simplified that by excluding any unnecessary variables. If you have the same amount of lines of code as I do or less, then congratulations, you have completed section 4's project. In the next video, I'll conclude this section to the course.